Hello, my name is Crystal Chibu and I'm your Hope Catalyst. Today I'm going to be sharing with you something that I love so much, and I'm hoping that by the time I'm done with this video, it will really help you should you want to start your NGO. Today I will be sharing the steps to starting on an NGO. NGO means non-governmental organization in Nigeria, or some people call it non-profit, or some people call it NGO. Just your NGO. I would say your charity also. So pretty much sit back, and I'm going to be sharing with you those steps that will help you to really set up your non-profit or your NGO in Nigeria. If you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please make sure that you click on the subscribe button and you do subscribe to this channel. And if you've not turned on your notification button, it's critical also for you to turn it on so you don't miss anything from the things that I share from time to time. So back to the topic of the day. It's steps to helping you set up your NGO in Nigeria. A lot of us want to do good. A lot of us want to make sure that we change the course of things and just be change makers. And pretty much as a result of that, people just really want to set up their NGO so that they can do the good that they really want to do. But if you want to do good and you don't know how to start the process, then it might be a little bit difficult, and so that way you're not meeting your goals. So pretty much the next few steps that I'm going to be sharing with you will help you set up your non-profit with ease in Nigeria. Remember also that non-profit or NGO means non-governmental organization. Before I start telling you the steps that you need to put in place to be able to set up your NGO in Nigeria, please note that some of the things that I'm sharing are from my own personal experience and other people that I've worked with in setting up their non-profit. And from time to time, these things do change. So I will keep doing updates that will help you to really know the new things that have come up as you do set up. Anybody really can set up an NGO. Anyone that feels like they want to create impact can go ahead and set up an NGO. You can set up initiatives or anything that you really want to do. But the moment you want to get registered by the certified bodies, then it becomes important for you to put the key things in place for your organization to be set up. I want you to also know that it's not everyone really that should start an NGO. The fact that you want to do good does not mean you must put in a structure and set up an organization per se. So it's okay if you also partner with other people that are already doing the things that you want to do to make sure that that helps you to achieve your goal or your aim of starting up a non-profit. I think the first key thing that you need when you want to set up an NGO is know what your aims and objectives are. What's your vision? What's your mission? What do you want to achieve at the end of the day? That, for a lot of people, is something that is usually very difficult. So you want to be able to clearly state out the objectives of your organization, the mission of your organization, your vision, so that at the end of the day, when you start achieving those things, you know exactly the reason why you're set up. Sometimes when I talk to people, I tell them that they need to know what they are not. So pretty much, I tell them to know what they are not. And that's why it's very, very important when you're setting up your objectives, so you know exactly what your organization does not stand for. Or when the time comes, you're not running from pillar to post. So today is HIV that is selling, you're doing HIV. Then next tomorrow is gender violence, then you are there. Next tomorrow is children with disabilities, and you're running all around the place. So that's why it's very, very important that you have a clear vision of what you are set out to do. Linked to this vision is your passion for the work and the change that you want to make happen, because at the end of the day, that's your driving force. That is the factor that really drives you. So in Nigeria, if you want your organization to be registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission, which we call the CAC. And also, I think with any other body, even outside of Nigeria, there are regulatory bodies for setting up non-profit. You need to know first what is the name of your organization. Remember, we've talked about the objectives. And so, because if you already know what your objective is, you probably have a name, right? So when you have the name of your organization, the next thing that you do is you can either get a lawyer to help you do the entire process. But the way the Corporate Affairs Commission site is set up, you can also just open and do that process yourself. So if you're going to do the DIY yourself, you do a name search first. So when you do a name search, you check if the name is available. So for instance, maybe I want to set up a non-profit and I want to call it Crystal Chibu NGO. All I need to do is go to the Corporate Affairs Commission site and do a name search. You will have to pay some amount of money for that to happen. And when you put in that amount of money, you do the name search. If the name is available, well, you have a name, so all you need to do is take on that name, and that becomes the name that you start to work with. Afterwards, you will be required to fill a couple of information. Who are your board of trustees? Board of trustees are the ones that hold in trust for the beneficiaries of the organization what the organization is set to do. If you want to know more about the Board of Trustees, I have an ebook that is very affordable. You see the link on how to get that in this video, where I shared in, very broadly what is needed in setting up a board and how you have the right board to be able to run your nonprofit. But in order for you to actually even be able to register with the Corporate Affairs Commission, you need to have your board members. So you fill in the details of your board, you put in your objectives, you put in your constitution, and you submit, do the normal payments that you need to do with the CAC. And once you do this, there will be a process where there will be, I'll call it a verification of your board members to ensure that they are people that can be trusted in the society, with a newspaper publication. And once that is up for 30 days and your board of trustees are good to go, then the Corporate Affairs Commission will issue you a certificate of your NGO, and that way you have already registered and set up your organization. Key to note is that there are two ways to register non-profits in Nigeria. You have the incorporated trustees, which is basically a charity, and what a lot of people are able to register very quickly. It takes a shorter amount of time to register, but it's a charity and majorly is driven by donations. And the second one is what is called the limited by guarantee. Limited by guarantee is also what is called the social enterprise. So these are the two forms of non-profits that you have in Nigeria, and this will be the process of having your organization officially registered and set up. I hope this video has helped you and you know how to start and where to begin from should you want to start your NGO. If you know someone that needs it, do share this video with them, and I believe that they are on their way to making success and making change happen in the society. Have a lovely day.